tension caps on. Ooh, I see some tension up here. Some tension up here. That area is very noisy.
You want a chair, Denise?
Hey, guess what you do? Go. Bum, bada, bum, bum.
Oh, thank you, Daryl. Now get backstage.
Why are you echoing?
Hey, what?
What?
Did you hear me twice?
What? You want to go turn that on?
You know how to do it?
No.
Well, go try it. It's that little purple thing, okay?
The purple thing?
The purple thing.
See, you said go backstage, like don't be up here. And here I am helping you out.
Thank you, Daryl. Daryl's like that big brother, you know, sometimes he's a little pest.
Which button?
It's the purple one. I sent you for a job, and now you don't even. Oh, you got it. Nope. Check. You didn't even get it.
I pushed that button there.
That one. Check.
I made the wrong thing happen.
Called bypass. Okay.
So now what do you want to do?
Yeah, please. Backstage, I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
You're a stagehand. You're gonna
Yeah.
be backstage.
Yeah, I help things out. I like
Don't
it.
come out
When he has the wrong thing on the microphone and going, ha. I'm back.
Hey,
I help him out. Just backstage.
Okay, that's Daryl. We won't be seeing him anymore, thank God, because Daryl. What?
I have something really important to say.
Good. What is it?
I mean, it's super duper important. It's like life and death. You have to get this information. Right?
I'm ready.
I forgot what it was.
Daryl, these kids are ready for the show. You know, Mr. Funnelhead.
You have nothing to do with Miss Funnelhead.
Yeah, what about it?
I'll go ask him.
Okay, so we got rid of Daryl. Thank God. Okay, so Daryl is out of the way. We have a really cool show.
I can't find Miss Funnelhead. But I wanted to let you know, I remember that I was supposed to come out and tell you that I still don't know what it is.
I gotta start the show. It's
Well, you
there's
should.
no time. You're late already. Get out of here. Oh, he was over at Woodside. Can you believe that? Anyhow, kids today. So I'm Matt with the Contra Costa Clean Water Program, and we have a really cool show. And at the end, I'll tell you about our contest where somebody has a chance to maybe be on Nickelodeon, a Cartoon Network. Who's seen the commercials? Oh yes, we've seen a few kids on TV with Nickelodeon, with the Flying Kids, right? Okay, good, we've seen it. So we know that the commercial's out there, that's good news. So we're gonna go ahead and start this show up. At the end, I'll talk about the contest. Valle Verde Elementary, for your viewing pleasure, now in its 19th year, the Contra Costa Clean Water Program in Cal Recycle presents the Mr. Funnelhead Show with the captain of clean water in Contra Costa County. How about a big welcome to Mr. Funnelhead?
Hello, kids. I'm Mr. Funnelhead.
You are not Mr. Funnelhead.
Yes, I am.
Where is Mr. Funnelhead?
Oh, that's what I was supposed to tell you? I just remembered. He's not ready to come on yet.
I just started the show.
Well, you should start the show. That's what I was supposed to tell you.
I've already started the show. Let's go on.
Okay, well, then do that song that I was singing to you that I wanted to sing.
The song that you were singing to me.
Yeah, about recycle, about reduce, reuse,
Oh,
recycle. That's good
Kids
stuff.
aren't gonna like that.
They will.
They won't like it.
Jack Johnson. There's three things you do. It's not just recycle. You gotta reduce the amount of stuff you use. And then you gotta reuse the stuff that you do use. And this song thinks about that. Goes like this. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Sing that. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Sing with it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Sing. When you go to the store to buy some juice, you gotta bring some old bags to reduce your waste. You gotta learn to reduce. And if you or sis, you got some cool clothes, you gotta try that on before you buy some more of those reuse. You gotta learn to reuse. And if the first 2 hours don't work out, then you gotta make some trash, but don't throw it out. Recycle. You gotta learn to recycle. You gotta learn to reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, recycle. Yeah, sing reduce, recycle. Sing along with me. Can't hear you. Whoa, yeah. Thank you. You can give me a bit. Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
You were late.
Well,
And I had to start the show.
right, because my guitar wasn't where it was supposed to be. Nice hat, buddy.
Thank you.
My guitar was not there, and I didn't have my morning coffee. Both things which you usually provide for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Why don't I go get that right now, and you can start the show.
That would be great.
All right, we'll see you later. Okay.
Hey, how you doing? You know, he can drive me crazy sometimes, but Daryl really is a good guy. Of course, it wasn't always that way. Hit it, Matt. Daryl was a polluter, dumped his oil all the time. But I taught him to recycle everything instead, and now he's a friend of mine. He's a mighty good friend of mine. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. You know I love recycling, but it's free and easy too. And I know I'm not a fool because I think it would be cool to keep the water safe for you. Sing it out. Joy to the world. Hurry. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Thank you, sir. Very nice.
If I was the king of the world,
That was pretty good.
tell you
Put your hands together. Here we go.
I recycle all the cans, bottles, and oil, and I make the water clean.
Let's sing it together. Here we go. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. One more time. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
Woo! Hey, give yourself a hand.
Nice job. Nice job clapping along.
Yeah.
Daryl, you know, I was going to say you're not supposed to sing on my song, but you actually sounded pretty good. He sounded
yeah.
good, didn't he?
Yeah, give me a hand, yeah.
Fishing for compliments. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you for bringing the guitar out.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
And
I'm
you said
good
you
at my
were-
job.
Right, but your job was also to bring my coffee.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'll go get that.
Oh, okay, thank you. It really does mean well. Anyway, I'm not here to talk to you about Daryl today. You know, right about now, you're probably saying, now, Mr. Funnelhead, what's the deal with all of that used motor oil? Well, I'll tell you. You know, the family car uses oil to keep its engine cool. And every few thousand miles, you have to take out the old oil, put in new oil. And the question becomes, what do you do with all of that yucky used motor oil? Well, you know, some careless people who aren't educated, who don't know any better, they take that oil and they dump it down the driveway. And it goes from the driveway to the curb into the ocean. No, not the ocean yet. There's some stuff in between. I heard somebody say gutter. It goes into the gutter, and from the gutter to the storm drain. Everyone say storm drain. Right, and only water should be in the storm drain. So from there it goes out to our water supply. Rivers, our lakes, our streams, to the ocean, to the delta. Anyway, right about now you're saying, well, Mr. Funnelhead, that's no big deal. That's only a little bit of oil. It's not going to hurt anything. It actually is the #1 pollution problem in Contra Costa County. People dumping their oil. In fact, just 1 gallon of oil is enough to pollute 1 gallon of oil is enough to pollute 1 million gallons of fresh water. That's enough for 50 families for an entire year. And you know, people also take their oil filters. You know, those filters are like this size, look like a can, and they help to keep the engine clean. They take their filters and they just dump it into the garbage can. That's the same thing as dumping your oil on the ground. So it is a big problem people dumping their oil on the ground. Anyway, Daryl should be back right about now with my coffee, so kind of waiting to see what's going on here. Daryl, there we are, thank you very much. I'll just take a sip now and drink the rest later. Okay. Take it away! Take it away!
What? Did I leave out the sweet flow?
No! This is styrofoam! Styrofoam saps my recycling powers!
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
How could you forget?
I forget a lot of things, Mr. Funnelhead.
Styrofoam is my kryptonite!
I'm sorry. What do I do? How do I help you?
Must have the power of recycling, must be re-energized!
Okay, great. If we remind Mr. Funnelhead of the 3 things that ore recycling is, he might be re-energized. Let's give it a try, all right? See, ore recycling isn't expensive. It's free. Everybody say free. Free. Oh, come on, do it louder. Free. Okay, and it's not difficult. It's easy. Say easy. And then the last one. It's not silly. It's cool. Say cool. Protecting the environment for future generations. So if we say free, easy, cool, let's try it. Free, easy, cool. Come on. Free, easy, cool. Let's do it. Free, easy, cool. One more time.
Free, easy, cool. Free, easy, cool. Free, easy, cool. You guys did it. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you very much. Daryl talked about it being easy. You know why it's easy? Because to find the nearest used oil recycling center, all you have to do is call 1-800-NO-DUMPING. Repeat after me, 1-800-NO-DUMPING. That's right.
That's easy.
Well, thank you. You guys have already started to spread the message about oil recycling being free, easy, and cool. You can continue to spread the message by telling your parents, your adult friends, your uncles, your aunts, your teachers about oil recycling being free, easy, and cool. And you can spread it even more by participating in the Mr. Funnelhead Art Contest. In fact, I have an example of last year's winning entry, right? Oh, I forgot, I don't have any pockets. I need to get last year's winning entry. Can you go get it for me?
I'll help you. I have pockets.
That's right.
So I'll get the winning entry and I'll put it in my pocket.
Excellent.
And then I'll come out here and give it to you.
Thank you very much, Daryl.
I'm really sorry.
You did a great job. All right, you know, Daryl's going to get an example of last year's winning entry, but there are actually 3 winners each year. You guys are each going to get an entry form in your classroom. Matt talked about it briefly. You can enter the Mr. Funnelhead Art Contest, design something that has to do with what we talk about in the show today. There are going to be 3 winners. One is going to win an iPad. 2 others will win iPad minis, and all 3 winners will get a chance to be in a Mr. Funnelhead Oil Buster commercial with yours truly that'll show on Nickelodeon and the Cartoon Network. Matt talked about that. How cool is that? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! That was wild. I just saw this big ball of light go across the sky. I heard this really strange sound. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that was a UFO. But of course, we all know there are no such things as UFOs. Anyway, you know, Daryl went over there and he's taking a while. I'm wondering, maybe the winning entry's over here. I'll be right back. See you later.
What a wonderful planet. That was so okay. If you'll clap along with me, that'd be great. Well, I come from a planet that's very far away. I was sent by my leaders to come to Earth today. And now that I'm here, yes, now that I've arrived, as I look around, I cannot believe my eyes. Not a single drop of oil. No, not one drop in sight. There's no oil anywhere. No. This can't be right. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. To my world, where I'm from, we have oil everywhere. We dump it and we dump it, but we still have oil to spare. We burn it, we sell it, we trade it all away. But even so, it's just no use, it's still there the next day. How bizarre. How bizarre. Every time I look around, that oil is in my face. That was fun. Give yourself a big round of applause. Please, go ahead. Good job at singing that. What a wonderful planet. Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Zoltaire from the planet Bump. I've been sent on a very special mission, but I'll tell you about that later. I'm so excited to be here on Earth. I'm so excited to see the Golden Gate Bridge. I can't wait to see the Eiffel Tower. Can't wait to go to Disneyland and ride that really, really scary ride, the Dumbos. That's right. I can't wait to see my first Earthling. I've never seen an Earthling before. I think an Earthling's coming now.
Mr. Funnelhead, I was looking and looking, and you know what? I forgot what I was looking for. So anyway, okay, I should go. Anyway, I was looking.
How exciting! My first encounter with an Earthling, and he's already taught me how to say hello. I'll say hello to him now. You know, now that I look at this Earthling here, I realize that you're all miniature versions of this Earthling, and I haven't greeted you properly. I apologize, and I apologize if I don't do the whole falling over part. It's very painful for my posterior region. Okay, anyway, well, I'll be back later to tell you all about my very special, important mission. I'll look at Starbucks.
No, I couldn't find the entry over there either. Daryl's still not back out here. Where is? Oh, Daryl, what are you doing on the ground? You just kicked me. Oh, look, that's kind of cute, isn't it? Oh, he's like a little doggy, isn't he? It's so cute, it's barking. Oh, he's leaping. Oh, he's whimpering. That is really cute, isn't it? Daryl!
Well, I don't want to ride the ponies. I don't want to ride the...
No one's asking you to ride ponies. What are you talking about? What are you doing on the ground?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Remember?
You were going to get my winning entry, remember?
Yeah, I did. I went back there and then I came out. I saw an alien.
What?
I saw an alien out of space, Mr. Funnelhead.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're standing right where you're standing right now.
No, wait. And let me guess. What did this alien look like? Was he wearing like a yellow and black outfit? Green and black. Close, okay. And it had like a nice kind of shiny, weird symbol in the middle?
Yes.
Yeah, and he had yellow hair and sunglasses?
Yes. You saw him?
No, I just made all that up. There's no such thing as aliens.
I saw him. He was right. He was right. Did you see an alien?
Wait a minute. You guys saw it too? I'm starting to believe maybe there are aliens out there. But you know, if there's really an alien here, that's very exciting. I want to see this alien for myself. So I think the best way to find out where the alien went is for us to split up. So you go that way, I'll go this way, and if we don't find him, we'll meet back here in 5 minutes, okay? All right. Daryl, what are you doing?
What with you?
No, I just said we're going to split up. You're going to go over there, I'm going to go over there. If we don't find him, we'll meet back here in 5 minutes.
Wait, Mr. Funnelhead. I don't want to go look for the alien.
Why not?
I saw a movie last night.
A movie?
Yeah. It was called Invasion of the Nose Snatchers. And the aliens come down from outer space and they start snatching people's noses. And they couldn't sleep for a whole night. I was so scared, Mr. Funnelhead. Mr. Funnelhead, I had the biggest nose of anybody in the whole auditorium. And well, that's awkward. I had the second biggest nose of anybody in the whole auditorium. And they're gonna come for me. I just know they're gonna
Daryl,
come.
that
They're
is
gonna take my
the
nose,
silliest
take
thing
me out
I've
of
ever
outer
heard.
space.
Do you really think aliens are going to come from who knows how many miles away just to steal your nose? Don't you think that's kind of silly?
No, I think it's really plausible.
Well, that means it was a good movie. That doesn't make it real, okay? Now look, aliens not going to come this far just to take your nose. That's very silly. Anyway, let's go. Here we go.
Actually, I was.
Down,
I think we best.
down, down.
See, my nose.
Go! Go! Alien! Alien!
Okay. Alright. Now, I suppose you're all wondering about my very special initiatives that I told you about earlier. You see, I have here this container of yucky used space oil. Now, the question is, where does the yucky used space oil come from? Well, the family spaceship needs oil to keep its engine cool, and every 5 million light years or so, you take out the old used oil and put in new, fresh oil. Now, the question is, what do we do with the yucky used space oil? What do we do with it? Well, it's very simple. We dump it. We dump it on the ground. We dump it in our oceans. We dump it in our beds. We dump it on our grandmothers. I mean, they don't like it very much, but there's no other choice. There's just no other place to put it. And now my entire planet is covered in oil, so I come here to dump my oil on the ground. Now, let me show you how easy and simple it is to dump oil on the ground. I'll show you. See, it's that simple. I was lucky. Back on my planet, there were no creatures that would have wanted to stop me from dumping my oil on the ground. Now I have to ask, are there any creatures here on Earth that might want to stop me from dumping my oil? Okay, all right, simmer down, simmer down. Simmer down, it's okay. That's all right. No need to worry. I have, in this box, a secret weapon. The latest in power neutralizing technologies. The Styrinator 5000! I just put this on them and it neutralizes all their powers. Now, I have a little oil left over in my receptacle. I'm gonna go ahead and dump it over here.
Oh, I've been looking. I didn't see this alien anywhere. I'm starting to wonder. Oh, here he is. How exciting. An alien. First time I see an alien. Excuse me, Mr. Alien. Why are you pointing at me and making monkey sounds?
That's how you say hello on your planet.
That is not how we say hello here on planet Earth. This is how we say hello. Hi, I'm Mr. Funnelhead.
Oh, that's easy enough. Hi, I'm Mr. Funnelhead.
You know, I should have seen that coming. Your name wouldn't happen to be Mr. Funnelhead, would it?
No, it's Zoltaire, but you said...
Well, that's not exactly what I meant. Never mind. Anyway, after we introduce ourselves, then we shake hands.
Oh, we shake hands on my planet as well.
Oh, great. Not exactly what I meant, but anyway, so this is very exciting. You're an alien from another planet. I'll bet you come from some highly advanced civilization, huh?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I mean...
Well, anyway, so why have you come here to Earth?
Well, I've come to dump my used oil on the ground.
Wait, what? That's why you've come here? We don't do that on this planet.
Well, there's nothing to be afraid of. Here, let me show you how easy it is. Let me show you.
Stop! There is something to be afraid of, because it's bad for the planet. It's bad for the environment. And I, Mr. Funnelhead, the captain of Clean Water and Used Oil Recycling, it is my job to stop people and creatures like you from dumping their oil.
I see. Well, excuse me while I have an aside with the children.
Uh-huh.
You were right. There are creatures on this planet that would want to stop me from dumping my oil on the ground. But, hey, there's no need to fear, remember? Because I have, as I foreshadowed in my earlier monologue, I have my secret weapon, the Styrinator 5000.
You do realize I could totally hear everything you said just now, right?
You could.
Of course. You think this is a play? Some silly school assembly? Well, look, there is no way that I'm going to let you dump your oil.
What if I were to employ a distraction?
I already know your plan. How could you possibly distract me now?
A squirrel!
Really? Squirrel? Where? How strange, a squirrel. No! Not styrofoam! Anything but styrofoam! No!
So, I saw something outside that we call back on my planet a playground, but I have enough oil to cover the entire thing. Well, goodbye for now, miniature Earthlings.
I've been practicing my moves. Hold on, hold on. Watch this. Hey, Mr. Funnelhead. I didn't see the alien, alright? But I brought my broom, man. What's the matter? What's the matter with him? Hey, that's styrofoam. Why would you wear a hat as a styrofoam hat? Styrofoam 5,000. Mr. Funnelhead, have you been styrofoamed again? Hold on, who did that? Hold on. Now, that's a lot of styrofoam. This gonna be more than free, easy, cool. We gotta really pull out the big guns. Okay, to get Mr. Funnelhead back, we gotta go beyond recycling. We gotta go to those three things. Reduce, don't use as much, right? Reuse, if you use something, use it again. And then, as the last resort, then you recycle. Sing it, okay? We'll get it back. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Come on. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Louder. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I hear you now. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Keep going.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. You guys did it! Good job singing along. Excellent. You guys did it again. And this time you not only helped me regain my recycling powers, you taught me how to deal with my kryptonite. Now that I know some good ways to deal with it, styrofoam can never hurt me again. Now we have to stop that alien by using the power of recycling. The power that comes from all of us working as a team to reduce, reuse, and recycle. You know, oil and oil filters from a family car can be recycled for free. And it's easy. You just call 1-800-NO-DUMPING, find the nearest car recycling center. And it's cool. So spread the message of free, easy, and cool, and you can help keep the environment clean. That's right, here we go. I have seen all kinds of pollution, and used oil makes a huge mess. 'Cause the water is the blood of our earth. If it's sick, then you and I are too. That's right. Lakes and streams, they need our protection from the crooks, from the careless.
Put your hand. This is like.
What's the difference is the worst state of mind. Don't you know that it's all up to you? It's the power of recycling makes me willing to fight and to save our world for the future. If we all work together, it will all be alright. 'Cause we'll know that we all have the power of recycling. That's all of us working at home and at school to properly dispose of batteries and fluorescent light bulbs and to recycle cans, bottles, and newspapers. That's the power of recycling. If you have a can or a bottle, don't just throw it in the garbage where it'll end up in some disposal. You know, properly dispose of it, recycle it. The power of recycling. You're just getting a few items at the grocery store, don't get a bag. Reduce the use of bags. The power of recycling. Yeah, 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 that's the power of recycling, yeah. Nice job clapping along as before, very good.
The 5 of you who did, I appreciate it.
So I think we're prepared now to deal with this alien and we should not let to see it again,
I
okay?
don't think he's.
Well, we might, you never know. It's okay. Okay.
Greetings to you too, ladies.
Yes, and you're not going to dump your oil this time.
Score!
Nice try, but that distraction won't work this time, Zoltaire. And what's more, give me that. You know, this will be perfect for sending Grandma that big fruitcake I just baked.
Heard it.
But I don't understand. The Starinator 5000 didn't steal your powers?
That's right, because now, thanks to the kids and Daryl, I know how to deal with used oil and with styrofoam. You can reduce, reuse, and of course I've always known about recycling. And what's more, you don't need the Styrinator 5000 because you don't need to dump your oil.
Yeah.
But I do. There's just no other place to put it.
Well, so much for coming from an advanced civilization, huh?
So, name it.
You know, even here on little old Earth, we know what to do with it. What do we do with used oil, kids? That's right. And that means you can recycle it.
Recycle?
That's right.
Recycle.
Yeah.
Recycle. Oh, yes. Recycle. Yes.
Yeah.
What's recycle?
What's recycling?
Want to take this, Daryl?
Recycling is when you take something that you've used and then you reformulate it so you can use it again.
That's right.
That does sound nice.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure it's far too expensive.
Expensive? All recycling isn't expensive. It is free. Thank you. It's free to recycle your used oil.
I guess that is nice. But I'm sure it's far too difficult. I'm sure it's much easier if we just dump it on.
No, is it difficult? No, it's. Right, our friend already told you. All you do is call 1-800-DUMP-IT.
That's right. There's even a website. You guys know what the website is? www.funnelhead.com. That's right.
So recycling is free. And it's easy.
And it's really cool because you're saving the environment for future generations.
That's right.
So recycling is free. It's easy.
Yep.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
That's right.
Huh. That's amazing. That's really cool. You know what, Mr. Funnelhead? I'll tell you what. I'll take this information, and I won't only just take it to my home planet of Bob, but I'll spread it all across the universe.
That's fantastic. I can be the captain of clean water here on Earth. You can be the captain of clean water for the rest of the universe. I think that calls for a celebration. What do you say, General? Yeah. Let's show some dance moves there, Voltaire. Reuse. That's right. You guys can sing reuse along with us. Here we go. Put your hands together. Next time it comes around, sing it with us. Reuse. Here we go. Reuse. Celebrate good times. Reuse. Celebrate good times. Reuse. This watching alien dumped his oil everywhere.
I did.
Cause on his planet, no one really cared.
They did it.
But he stopped dumping and polluting too. He learned to recycle, and so can you. Come on now. Celebration. We're gonna recycle and have a good time, yes. Celebration. Saving the planet is your job and mine. It's time to come together and clean the water to make it better. Everyone around the world reuse. All right, thank you very much.
Hey, we got to go to the playground and clean up your mess.
That's right.
Goodbye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, well, this is great. These guys have already learned, and you guys have done a great job of already spreading the message about free, easy, and cool. So you guys here at Valle Verde have been great, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Funnelhead and friends. Well, today in class, you're going to get two things. Number one, you'll get last year's winners. This is a flyer that shows the 3 winners from last year. We had one from Antioch, one from Walnut Creek at Palmer School, and we also had a winner from Moraga. So this year we want to see one. We've got almost 350 children here. We want to see a winner from Valle Verde Elementary in Walnut Creek. So Mr. Funnelhead can come here and surprise you guys on hidden camera that you won the contest. So we want you to think about the contest. You'll also get an entry form today in class, which will have a space, a 3x5 space for your artwork. We want you to think about how you would spread the message about keeping our water clean of oil, grime, only water down the storm drain. It's very special, very important we have only water down the storm drain, especially during this year, which we've had some rain, but we've had some really dry times. So we have to keep our storm drains clean of gunk and garbage. So get these in before May 1st, and maybe we'll have a winner this year from Valle Verde. How about that?